This is a day when the boss. Good afternoon, pool lovers. A very good afternoon, pool lovers from wherever you're watching. Welcome to Dice Lounge in Kampala. As the commentary starts, I want to be certain that from wherever you're watching, the signal of audio and video of this match is reaching you clearly. Kindly give me a thumbs up if that's the case from wherever you're watching. All right, now that you have given me the thumbs up, this one will be the start of 4 matches that we are watching today. Once again, we are at Dice Lounge, one of the most popular places in the country of Uganda where pool is played at a competitive level. The venue is very beautiful, also so spacious, so neat, so nice, so tidy. The table is Super League top quality table. It is only one table. Most of the times when competitions are organized here, they are top level competitions. This one is having only 8 players who are only invited for this competition. Once again, it is an invitation competition with the organizing committee having the power to invite players in courts of their choice. This tournament, besides these two, has a competition involving Hazard, Mansour, Joseph Kasozi, Rashid Wagaba, Ibrahim Sejemba, and Caesar Chandiga. Those are the 8 players that are going to be competing for $800. Free registration, free tokens, free lunch, $800. The winner takes it all the 7. It will be hard luck to them. first match of the day is being played on knockout basis. They are playing the best of 5 sets. Once again, we are playing set system. The winner of this match will be the first player to reach 3 sets. But for each race, they are racing to 5. There has been increase in the amount of frames played per race per set. That is on the recommendation of the players. They have gotten to be listened to. After all, they are the most important stakeholders. They are the ones who shoot the balls in and out. They are the ones who are under pressure. We are the ones who enjoy their action. They are the ones who train so much to have us entertained. So for the majority of them, they recommended that, yes, we have a race to 5 per set instead of race to 4. We shall have to sort out how it will affect in terms of time. But now it is a race to 5. If one of these players gets to 5 frames, then that will be 1 set 1. The player who wins the match shall be the first to 3 sets. Our umpire is Henry Joko, and match commissar, who will also be coming in as an umpire for later matches, is Farida Hadija Nachiride, female gender like Rachel Mbe. Now the player on the table is Simon Lobola. He's nicknamed the computer, with 3 frames in the first set. The player that is waiting is Ibrahim Kayanja, nicknamed the real machine, on 1 frame out of the first 4 in set number 1. 0-0 in terms of sets, because ongoing is the first set, but 3-1. Simon leads in terms of the frames score in set number 1. Welcome to Break and Finish Live Facebook, the match that is also live on Peter Chove Live YouTube. There will also be highlights of this action shared on Break and Finish Live TikTok as the day grows older, also as the week grows older. As Simon looks set to win a 4th frame in the first set. Of the 2 players, he's been having better form than his opponent, and he's the one now just about to shoot black to the corner pocket bottom left. Of course, it is very portable. After all, there is even a yellow, which Simon plays black ball into. He took too little time. He became complacent. He will have himself to blame. The black was always passable. He took it for granted. And for players of this level, it's always a very big opportunity when chance is given to play. And we wait to see how Ibrahim Kanya will utilize this big opportunity given on 6 yellows, wanting to steal the frame after complacency by his opponent. From wherever you're watching, just in case you're in and around the city of Kampala, the venue is in Monyanyo suburb of the city, right by the shores of Lake Victoria. You could throw a stone into the lake, which is the 2nd biggest freshwater lake in the world. Lake Victoria is in 3 countries, that is Uganda and Kenya and Tanzania. It's bigger than some of the countries where you are, especially if you're watching from Rwanda and Burundi. You could get those 2 countries and throw them into the lake. They will fit there properly, as proper as the black has fit into the center pocket on the right, in benefit of the computer, who now leads by 4 frames to 1 in the first set. After this one, we shall be having another match between Joseph Kasozi, the sharpshooter, and Rashid Wagaba, Dog City. The 3rd match of the day shall be between Wanika Mansour and Hazard Lokoma, and then the 4th match of the day shall be played between Cesar Chandiga and Ibrahim Sejemba. For those that are watching on the Facebook stream, it has a little bit of flashing light. Accept my apology. It is because of the nature of the venue. It is kind of transparent, surrounded by glass all around, so there is no way to avoid the camera being pointed into some source of light. It will only be very clear when light is over, especially the third and fourth matches of the day. Those of you that are watching on the YouTube stream, it's having a very elevated tripod. The YouTube stream is very clear. The YouTube link, the YouTube streaming platform is Peter Chowe Live, just in case. But if you're watching on Facebook, you can also have better, clear image if you can raise the amount of light for your gadget, especially if your gadget is a phone. Have maximum lighting as long as you have battery. Ibrahim Kayanja will need his battery in full throttle. It is starting to look like he has to come back to make a comeback if he is to win this set. The advantage with this set system is that if Simon wins this frame, for instance, in this current clearance, he will only have won the first set. And for the second set, even if Ibrahim Kayanja wins by 5 frames to 4, it will be just 1-1. It is even possible to win the match when you have won less frames than your opponent. For instance, if you win 3 sets, but your sets are all 5-4, then the 2 sets won by your opponent were by 5-0. You will have won less frames, but you will have won the match. The most important statistic is the sets. So now it is still 0-0. If Ibrahim Kayanja can win 4 frames in a row, the score will be 1-0 to him in terms of sets. He will be having the yellow at the bottom end of the table as a little bit of problem. He may need to have white ball bounce off the top cushion to move it leftwards, just like that. I don't know if it will move leftwards enough. It has moved extremely wrongly. He didn't outmaneuver the position of the center pocket. It is a foul. If the computer can finish off this ongoing frame, like I will imagine he will have won the first set. And I have to say that in from computer, he has already won 1 tournament in the last 3 weeks. The comp that was organized at the KV Pool Arena in Masaka. He has done a little bit of deny to himself of the cue ball. And the 2 very easily portable reds, he has sight of none. No better way to recover. The director of the Ultimate Pool Arena is at it. He will have to probably to put the ball that is inside the red first with very big backspin, avoiding contact with the second red. Beautiful. It's one of the reasons why he was nicknamed the computer ability to move cue ball as good as he's now doing, wanting to put black diagonal to the corner pocket, top right for him to win set number 1. There he aims and shoots and misses. My goodness, I don't know why he has come so complacent. I am assuming that he's a player in form. It is the second time in the match that he is missing a very easy octagon, a very easy black. Taking very little time before shooting and missing. If Ibrahim Kayanja puts the yellow, he'll probably be punishing him. There is a failure by his opponent to take full advantage. In the end, Simon will probably be taking what belonged to him anyway. Winning by 4 frames to 1. Now winning by 5 frames to 1. The set is gone. In terms of the set score, Simon 1 and Ibrahim Kayanja 0. 4 more sets to go. Simon still needs to win 2 more sets. Ibrahim Kayanja needs to win 3. Emma. I don't know. Wangi? But kami kubiri sawa. 2 hours police kati wakazanire katika satu kati seti hizo sowa satu kubanye wala au ya bomu sisi If you're just joining this match, Simon the whole of the computer, donning black, yellow and red, but very little strips of yellow, 3 of them on the sleeves, is leading by 1-0, racing to 3 sets against Ibrahim Kayanja, the real machine. We are playing set system here at Dice Lounge in Kampala. Each set is race to 5. There are 8 players and they are battling it out for $800. A winner takes it all. There will be 7 matches to determine the winner. Those 7 matches shall be played today and tomorrow. Today we are having 4 matches. Tomorrow we are having 3. And by about 9 p.m. tomorrow, we shall be knowing who of these 2 players or the other 6 will be $800 richer. And this match is live on Break and Finish Facebook as well as Peter Chove Live YouTube, with both matches having the same exact commentary. The YouTube tripod is way taller. The YouTube video is just a little bit more beautiful because it doesn't have flashing photography, just as is the Facebook stream. And network here is good, not like last weekend in Hoimai. Maybe because this area, this locality, is on the road that leads to the airport and the residence of the Ugandan president. So you're enjoying fast internet speed. Thank you for watching. Frederick Chidivaviri, you are watching from Zimbabwe, I know. You are watching the ladies a little bit more than the match. Please have your eyes glued to the to the table. Don't mind so much about the waitresses, otherwise you will miss shots. Ugo Chukolinas, where are you watching from? You must be somewhere from West Africa, and you're saying the ladies are disturbing you as well. Don't mind about them, Big Naso Yenkan, you say Ian should have replaced Ibrahim Kayanja. Thank you, but yes, it is an invitational competition. When event is played on invitational competition, the inviter determines the invitees. Also from YouTube, thank you for watching Bossa Adrian. Lawrence Kato, you want Hazard to win the Security Robert. You are wondering what is wrong with Ibrahim Kayanja. He may recover because now he seems to be on the groove of probably winning a first frame in another set. Oh no, it is a miss. The real machine was the first player of the two to arrive at the venue. He had a little bit more time on the table feeling it. He should be the more prepared player. Even the computer, by the way, has not been playing his very best. Missing two blacks, rather not expectedly. And yet, even then, he seems to be on the verge of winning another frame in another set. The last yellow is open. He doesn't get himself snookered. He will need to roll the last yellow to the corner pocket bottom right. White ball probably has to bounce off the right and left cushion and back into space. The pot seems to be off. Ibrahim Kanja seems to be having another chance at least to play. I'm not so certain it will be a chance to win a frame because I don't think he has a ball to pot with ease. Even playing defense is next to impossible. Maybe he's trying to play the red ball towards the top right corner pocket off the bottom cushion. Finding it and putting it are two different things altogether. The little he can see of one red, he may have to play it with power. Maybe he's going for some kind of safety. I think that one will go down as a very, very, very good shot. The little he has used to maneuver the cue ball and the snooker. He will not be getting the free shot because computer finds the yellow, but the fact that computer doesn't put, you will now fancy Ibra Kayanja to win the frame, which if he does, I think he will be winning it very deservingly, especially the way he was able to snooker. Oh no. The players are not permitted timeouts in the middle of a set. After the second set, they can have a joint timeout of perhaps 5 minutes. Frame number 1 in set number 2 is won by the computer. In the set score, he leads by 1-0. In the frame score in the second set, he leads by 1-0. That was as close can be to the computer winning yet another frame. I have to say that for the start, at least for the first 30, 40 minutes of the match, there has been two players, one good, one clearly better. And the benefit for Ibrahim Kayanja is this set system, because even if he can, however he can try to find a way of winning this ongoing set, even if it's by 5 frames to 4, it will be officially 1-1. So the set system gives opportunity for players to fight on, and each set starts at 0-0. When two players there has been some kind of beauty of a shot. It has ended in a computer granting himself cue ball so close to the last yellow. I'm not so certain he can find a way of putting the yellow because the cue ball is so close. He's trying to have a cut of it to the corner pocket top left. White ball has to bounce off the cushion on the right. The ball is in. The computer is in business. If he can put this black, I think this one will be the best finished frame of the match so far. He will be aiming for black to the corner pocket top left. This time he takes more time. He's not complacent and sinks it in. The gentleman is on fire. The director of Dice Lounge, the sponsor, is calling him for a little chat. Normally his chat is equivalent to money. But what a beauty of a clearance. Computer 2 and Ibra 0 in terms of the frames score in the second set. In terms of set score, Computer 1 and Ibrahim Kayanja 0. Thank you for watching. Rofa Skip Korea. Processing Namuli. Bevan Markets. Yes, it has, after request from players, the race for each set is 5, not 4. And Namoli Prosa is saying it's a bad day in the office for Ibrahim Kayanja. I agree with you. So far it is a bad day, but he's not out. For instance, if we are playing just best of something frames, because normally for these comps at this place we normally play best of 11, computer will now be on 7 frames and Ibrahim Kayanja on 1. The match would probably be pretty much done and dusted. But for the fact that we are playing set system, Ibrahim Kayanja can still recover, and I won't be surprised if he does. I know that as the match grows older, he will be playing better. He has more than the potential of winning a set or 2, but he's playing against a guy posing with both quality and form. In the set system, he led 2 sets to 0 against Caesar. That is a computer when they played in a comp about 10 days ago. Caesar won the last 3 sets, and when they won the match, then they are racing to 4 per set. Timasan Single, always supporting computer. Used to be my customer before he left the country. Thank you for watching. I don't think he can still play pool after all now. Ibrahim, thank you for watching. Supporting Ibrahim Kayanja with a handkerchief in his hands. Leonard Sims, thank you for watching on the Facebook stream. You seem to be supporting the waitresses more than the players. Just in case you are in and around Kampala, feel free to make it to Dice Lounge. There are about 100 seats for fans. Entry is free. Those who will come later after your work schedule, you may have to watch while standing. Those who are far away, keep yourself hooked. You will be watching the action with just your data and your charged phone, your charged laptop. As Ibrahim Kanja tries to charge himself into winning a frame for the first time in the second set. How good will the cue ball be? Well, I won't say it is good enough, because naturally, if he puts black to the corner pocket, bottom right, white ball is not natural. He has to bounce it off 3 cushions. Now, that is the real machine, as we all know him, not the real machine that is having very bad form of late. A very good queuing. He will have to have it count by putting the black, which he does. That is what he's made of when his game decides to be on. Ibrahim Kanja 1 and Simon 2. Thank you for watching Nisha, Caesar's #1 fan. Okay, Caesar's stubborn fan, who is dominating the comment section even when Caesar's game is not on the YouTube stream. Louis, you're saying, believe it's rest to 35. It is not rest to 35. You can count the number of frames that will have been played by the end of the match. In terms of average, it can be about 27, anyway, between 25 to 33 frames on average. That is total number of frames. It is some kind of rest to 15, rest to 14, depending on set score in each of a maximum of 5 sets. Salango Idi, also thank you for watching on the YouTube stream. Jack Mackley, I am fine. How are you? Nash Shafi from Lira, Thank you for watching. As Ibrahim Kayanja fouls. Joel Talker. Thank you for watching. Gibson Katambala, also on the Facebook stream. Simon Petrasandu, also thank you for watching. And the protagonists for the second match, Joseph Kasozi and Rashid Wagaba, are in the building. Thereafter, it will be Bwanika Mansur versus Hazard Lukoma. Both are in the building. The last match of the day shall be between the second Ibra and Caesar. For frame number 4, in set number 2, Simon will be hopping on his red, which is parked at the corner pocket top right, just in front of black, and one of his opponent's yellows. That's why Ibrahim Kanya has as well played one of his yellows to park in the pocket, to dominate the pocket where Simon has a red. That's why Simon is trying to draw the cue ball backwards, trying to play the cue ball into the pocket to open up a shot which came short. There's still a contest for the pocket, bottom right. Nice bank shooting. The idea for the computer is to put while playing the cue ball into the pocket where Ibrahim Kanya has a yellow. That was gotten all wrong. And this kind of snooker, if Simon fouls, Ibrahim will be having a real opportunity to win the frame. Simon does find the red, came so close to fouling. Now, the real machine trying to do exactly what computer has just done. Oh yeah, the opponent has the ball packed at the pocket. Have another ball of a different color behind the packed ball. Looks like a foul. This, it is a foul. And the frame is firmly being controlled by Ibrahim Kayanja, who will be playing yellow into red. And will be snookering again. This time, hopefully for him, if he does get the benefit of a free shot to finish the frame. And to believe that this time computer will probably play some kind of master shot. This is what he's doing. Curve the cue ball a little around the black to find one of his reds. Curves it around the black. It is a foul. The cue ball by 1 millimeter does miss the red. And now the real machine will probably be winning a very, very deserved frame, the hardest fought frame of all that have been played in this match so far. Maybe he may have to realize that this is the approach to the game that he should be applying to stand a chance as good as it can be for him to win the set, try to win the match. He almost got it wrong, but he's still okay. control of the cue ball has never ever been a problem for the real machine, who is now shooting black and sinking it in for the second time in the set. And after 4 frames played in the second set, it is Ibra 2 and Simon 2. Now, just like that, seemingly the real machine is leading for the very first time in the match, at least in terms of the frames score in a set, this time by break and finish. Also live on break and finish, it is Ibrahim Kayanja 3 and Simon Lobola 2. The umpire is Mr. Henry Joko. Match commissar is Farida Nachiride, an umpire herself, and should be officiating the second match, exchanging roles with the current umpire. About 30 fans are at the venue now. The way they are disciplined. The venue is not one of those venues where we play. Most of the time, it's kind of VIP. So even fans who are used to making too much noise this time are deciding to behave as the venue is. Bevan Markets, thank you for watching on the YouTube stream. Vundula Silwamba, thank you for watching on the Facebook stream. On average, matches are expected to take 2 hours, average amount of time for match. So you are likely to be watching pool for 8 hours today. And by about 10 p.m. tonight, the second match shall be done. Tomorrow, it will be 3 matches, 2 semi-finals and a final. Today it is 4 matches, every player will be playing once. Webster Mutina, thank you for watching from Zambia. Dennis Kibet, you're asking about the Australian tour. It's not a tour, it is the Champion of Champions Hayball Championship, where Ibrahim Kanja and Rashida Motes will be representing We await for information from Pole Association of Uganda about their visa application exercise. What I can tell you is that for Uganda, preparations are starting this week for the African Ultimate Pool Championships that are coming up in October in Mpumalanga in South Africa. I'll be giving you updates on how the team is, invited players, the selections, which player will make the cut, which player will not, and training exercise as well as travel, and then games that shall also be coming to you live here from Mpumalanga, as the real machine looks to be set to have very firm control of set number 2. That is neat. That is sign of a player that has recovered from a bad start. To control the cue ball better, he may need to put red off yellow, because if he puts red direct, it has to be a cut on the red. The cue ball will be a little bit tricky for black ball, but I think should be okay. But putting off yellow can sometimes put him at risk of not putting the ball even in the first place. That's why he's going for a direct shot, and yet he has missed it. He had to use very little power and too much precision. He didn't want cue ball to move away from the black as possible. Actually, it is a foul because no ball has reached the cushion. The frame is most likely being won by the computer now. Ibrahim Kanja so disappointed in himself, his cue falling all over the place. It will be a very painful way to lose the frame if he does lose this ongoing frame. Simon, with the intention now to roll one yellow to the corner pocket, bottom left, bottom right, another to the corner pocket, bottom left, probably black to the center pocket on the left for him to win the frame. Maybe before I'm saying that Simon is winning it, I'll be saying that Ibra is losing it. Nonetheless, it will not matter. Computer will be putting black and will be equalizing in the second set. It is Simon 3 and Ibra 3. There is an ongoing poll, just an opinion poll running on Break and Finish Live Facebook, just asking you who you think will be the two players in the final tomorrow. According to the most of you, the final shall be played between Caesar and either Computer or Ibra Sejemba. But I think you're very wrong, because you can't have both Ibra and Caesar in the final because they are facing off. Otherwise, 83. Now say that Caesar will be in the final. 28, Ibra Sejemba. 28, Computer. 15, Joseph Kasozi. 13, Hazard. 11, Dog City. 10, Ibra, the real machine. And only 8 for Mansour. And yet he's Uganda's official national champion. That's why he's parking a Mark X outside the arena, the car he won for becoming Uganda's national champion. He'll be playing the third match against Hazard later today. And now it will be devastating, at least psychologically, for Ibra Kayanja if Simon wins this set, because at least Ibra has put up a very good fight, most especially given how not so good he was playing in the first set, which he lost very convincingly to the computer, and yet the computer could be on the verge of grabbing the lead in as well the second set, rolling one yellow to the center pocket on the right, the last yellow to the corner pocket bottom right, using black to stop the movement of the cue ball. The rest is always at this stage a formality. Position of the black does affect his bridge, but he will be okay. It has slightly affected his cue ball movement. Now we'll have to put black to the corner pocket top left. It is the easiest of all options available. If he does, he takes the lead. Even in the second set, he has not. While Simon has probably been the better player so far in the match, it is the third time that he's missing a black, which is relatively very easy when it comes to this level, when it comes to this stage. The two times that it has happened, Ibrahim has not exactly been utilizing. He has another chance to respond. And this time, at a key point of the match, where he has a chance to equalize. So the chance to take the lead in a set, which if he wins, will be an equalizing set. Now he has to draw cue ball backwards. It moves towards the bottom end of the table, but in the right motion off the cushion. This is nothing short of beautiful from the real machine. One of the most skillful players, in my opinion, not just in the country and the continent, at least in terms of ability to move the cue ball. There he gets to win a frame, punishing the computer for missing black when it does matter. Ibrahim Kayanja 4 and Simon Lubola 3. Yes, 5. 5. Which you see that 6. So far, 6. And dear viewers, it is now 1-1 in terms of the set score, as Ibrahim Kayanja, the player that is sitting, has just won a set by 5 frames to 3, despite Simon winning the first set by 5 frames to 1. The official score is 1-1. That's what matters the most. Whoever of the two will be the first to 5 in the ongoing set will be leading in the match. In the set system, it doesn't matter by how many frames you win a set. All that matters is winning the set. That's the all important score. Ongoing is frame number 1 in set number 3. This match is live on Break and Finish Facebook as well as Peter Chore Live YouTube, as the rest of the competition will be 6 more matches after this one. Coming live next immediately after will be Dog City versing Kasozi Joseph, both of whom are at the venue and ready and raring to go. The real machine 0 and the computer 0.
Wali? Anche io qua va tanti per questo, è una cosa, viene da così.
And now, after Simon winning the first set very convincingly, and then succumbing to the fight by Ibrahim Kayanja, who won the second set, the third set is heavily poised in favor of the computer, who is way more likely to win another set in the match because he leads by 4-0, racing to 5 for victory, at least of the set. 1 set apiece for each of the players, and race to 3 in terms of the sets. The match shall be won by whoever of the 2 players will be winning in terms of the set score. We are at Dice Lounge in Kampala as Ibrahim Kayanja comes in to break frame number 5 in set number 2. It's a frame he must win for him to stand a chance, as small as it can be, for even making a comeback and winning this set. Otherwise, he may start to think about how to win 2 sets in a row, as it is starting to look even more likely that he's, yes, probably losing this ongoing set. Just in case you have just joined, the live stream of this match is on Break and Finish Live Facebook, as well as Peter Chobe Live YouTube. The computer, as Simon is nicknamed, is seemingly on the verge, probably of winning another set. He has just played the cue ball out of position, and not easy whatsoever to recover. He has sight of one of the balls, not easily portable anywhere. Seems to be contemplating trying to find try put this yellow. He's looking out of the cushion. That would be bizarre, even the mere thought of playing the shot, but it is what he's trying to do anyway. Playing off the cushion with spin on the cue ball. That was close to him potting, not close enough though. All 7 of Ibra's reds are in space. There is no reason as why shouldn't believe that he's finishing the frame with 1 visit over the table. Now, I have to say that it will be very unlikely that we'll be seeing so many better shots than that. Simon has potted black in the same shot that he has fouled. Umpire Henry Joko has been very observant, but that will probably be very unfair to computer after playing so well, after executing a shot so well. A shot that should have won him the set by winning the frame. It happens that Ibrahim Kayanja now has a chance still, because Kayanja has won the frame by Simon having his t-shirt kiss a red as he potted black. Simon 4 and Ibra 1. What I've loved about Simon is he still wore a very confident face, even after losing a frame a little bit unfairly, if I'm to use the word. It was fair because by the rules, Ibra won the frame. Will I say fairly? But sometimes I like it when a skill that good does result into the same player winning the set. And Simon still has to be warned. He has been playing relatively well, but for so many times in the match, he has been complacent. And sometimes, or will I say most of the time, complacency is normally punished. Now that one was complacency being punished in the most ruthless manner. He will be playing yellow right behind red to make it difficult for Ibra to finish the frame in his current visit of the table. Ibra will be allowing him sight of only the dead yellow of the two that Simon has dead, for the fact that it is frozen right behind Ibra's red. Simon will probably be wanting to play the spacious yellow off the cushion. He plays the shot legal. Again, Ibra will be playing snooker, one more safety. I'm not so certain it is safe enough. Simon has sight of his dead yellow again, and will simply be touching it with as little power as possible. I don't know for how long he will be doing this though, because every time Ibra has chance, he will simply be playing another safety. By the way, the news is that the initial race per set was 5, and it was done by management to see whether these players can have matches done in 90 minutes, which seemingly may not be the case. It is likely that the rest of the first round shall be having a race to 4, at least for each set in the first round. It is the communication I'm getting from management, because the idea is to have the day's action done by 9 p.m. East African time, such that players and fans can travel back to their respective homes when it is as safe as it can be. Probably Ibra will be playing safe again, and I'm only saying probably. I'm not so certain that is safe enough. Simon will simply be playing his yellow ball off the cushion and in space. He just wants that opportunity, Simon, where he can be granted a chance to try and put cue ball being played into the pocket where there is... that's a foul. maybe not just a foul, just it's also an opportunity for Ibra to win another frame. He's putting Simon's only non-dead yellow on the table, and will be playing safety again. No way to recover. Simon's best chance still gets him into foul. But most of the frames in the match that have been so defensive, like you can see this one, have all been won by Ibra Kayanja. Those that have been played open have been won by the computer. Again, Ibrahim Kayanja is not yet ready to go for the frame. He still wants to play snooker. And yes, he does play snooker again. Simon will probably want to play mass shot, curve white ball round the yellow, red to find yellow, and he wants both yellow and red to go in. That's the shot he's trying to play. By a whisker, Ibrahim Kayanja survives. Just by a whisker. There have been those very few moments where we have gotten total entertainment in that match, in this match, that was so close to being another of them. But now it is so close to seeing Ibra win a second straight frame in the third set. Later formalities, spin cue ball backwards, wants to put both red and black to the same corner pocket. Just like that. He can mean to be a clean player, Ibra. Sometimes he can mean to be inconsistent as well. Before I could finish the statement, before he could shoot the block, he showed us exactly how inconsistent he can be. Not exactly having a very good day at the office. The set is being won by the computer pretty convincingly by 5 frames to 1, as frame number 5 is won by the computer, set number 3 won by the computer. In terms of sets, it is Simon 2 and Ibra 1. Umpire. Ibrahim Kayan just fouls on the break. Cue ball jumps off the table. Ibra leads by 1-0 in the fourth set. After 3 sets played, Simon leads by 2-1. They are playing a race to 3 sets. If Simon is the first to 5 in this one, he wins the match. If Ibra is the first to 5 in this ongoing set, we shall have a deciding set. It is that easy. Two of the players that have really been entertaining the African continent for a while. Simon, way longer than Ibra. He became a renowned player, Simon, as way back as 2011, yes, 14 years ago. He was a very, very, very small boy, way younger than Herbert is now. It was very easy realizing that he will become the talent that he is today. And I really do applaud him for remaining so consistent. Being both talented and consistent in this sport can really mean to be challenging. A lot of stuff that you have to forego as a player and as a person to keep training hard, to keep participating in the competitions, and to keep performing in them. He was invited to the Uganda national pool team in 2016 and has been a member of the national team up to present date. I've been playing for club after club after club. And now a player with Roxbury, the current champions of the Ugandan Pool League. He's finding himself snookered. He did wrong English on the cue ball, spinning it to the wrong side and moving it bottomwards instead of topwards where his last red is. He will want to play it off the cushion. I also think that if he misses it, he will probably be losing the frame, which he came so close to winning. He may want again to play mass shot. Now deciding probably to play the cue ball off the cushion. Also probably with very little power. He may want cue ball to simply have little touching of the red ball to snooker his opponent. It is a miss and a foul. Funkasoniboy, thank you for watching and commenting not about the game. You say that waitresses are real African ladies with natural beauty. Can you imagine? Your colleagues are commenting about the game, and you're commenting about people who are not even involved in play. You are a very bad person, Soniboy. Daf Coakley asking if the tournament is ending today. The answer is no, it will end tomorrow. Ayanda Mangoma, also thank you for watching. J Chilo Mazimba, thank you for watching on the Facebook stream. Maxwell Denzil was asking what is happening here. It is an 8-man comp, the Super 8-man comp. Ugandan edition should be about the 5th edition, Ugandan version, 5th edition. First match of the tournament between Ibrahim Kayanja and Simon Lola. They are playing straight knockout, racing to 3 sets, but each set is race to 5. So it is Simon leading by 2-1, and Ibra leading by 1-0 in the 4th set. I hope you are following. Yasin Ngeta, thank you for watching. Just as is Julius Chimera asking if Simon needs this set to win the match, and the answer is yes. But I cannot ascertain that he will be winning the set because Ibra is just about to take a 2-frame lead in the set. wanting to put last yellow to the center pocket on the left, black probably corner pocket bottom right for him to lead by 2 frames to nil, although he's still down by 2 sets to 1. Ibra 2 and Simon 0. Yes, Isa Visuals, thank you for watching from South Africa. You say it's been a while in this match, probably meaning it's taken so long, eh? Yeah. Muchacha, the video said the sets are difficult to follow. They are not. Benson Sakala from Kabwe, Zambia, thank you for watching. Kibs, hello to you. Team KUG. Just as is MRM Pole Arena, Mbarala. Frame number 3, set number 4, Simon leading by 2 sets to 1, Ibra leading by 2 sets to nil in the ongoing set. Sorry, 2 frames to nil, Ibra leads in the ongoing set. Set system does provide many opportunities for the players. Even when you lead 5 frames to nil against me, when we are playing, you only win the set. Then we start a second set at 0-0. That gives me a good fighting chance. Otherwise, when it's just a race, when a player leads heavily, coming back is quite difficult. For instance, if it was, say, a race to 9, 10, 11, 12, computer will have won already. He will want to win this set and not to allow the player coming from behind to take the match to the wire in terms of sets. I have to say that if Ibra wins this ongoing frame, he will be an overwhelming favorite to win the set. and take the match to a decider. and is playing that like he will probably be a winner of at least a set. If he does secure the victory, then he will be awaiting the winner of the match between Mansour and Hazard for an opponent in the semi-finals tomorrow. Coming up next, Dock City versus Joseph Kasozi. No better way to win a third straight frame. In the fourth set, he will want to put yellow to the corner pocket bottom left, black to the center pocket on the left for him to lead by 3-0, aiming for the black and shooting with accuracy and leading in terms of the frame score. In the fourth set, Ibra 3 and Simon 0. John Priest, thank you for watching, asking if Ibra Sejemba is playing today. Yes, he'll be playing at around 8 p.m. East African time against Caesar. There is a foul by the computer. There is a chance for Ibra to win yet another frame, a chance for him to win yet another set. What is quite amazing is that for both of the players, whoever has been winning a set has been winning it quite convincingly. As Ibra now goes for a fourth frame, which if he does will be one more frame away from winning a second frame to take the match to the wire in terms of the set score. Ibra 4, Simon 0. Probably the neutrals will be wanting Ibra to win another frame quick, such that you have your deciding set. The players have sorted each other out quite well. Whoever will be winning will be contented. Whoever will be losing will probably as well be a contented loser. Elish Howard Jr., you're asking for the contact of the lady in a white dress and money. The only white I know is the cue ball. I don't know about any other white, not a dress in the match, as Simon breaks frame number 5 in set number 4 and puts the cue ball, which Ibrahim Kayanja, if he uses to clear the frame, will be winning the set, and it will be the most convincing of all facets in terms of how easy it has been won by the winning player. The table is open, and it will remain open even when he plays a shot, because the first shot is a free shot. He's had that kind of year, not so good. It was quite convincing at the start of the year. Should have been the month of April, if not March, when he won 4 comps of them in the month out of the 6 in which he played. Since then, he has really not been playing good and has not been winning. The only time that he got victory since then was winning the qualifying event in the Champion of Champions Heibo Championships qualifiers. He won Uganda's qualifying tournament and is supposed to be representing Uganda in the men's category alongside Rashida in the ladies category. In black ball, he has been a shadow of the player that we all know, but at least for this set, he's playing that like the Ibra we've known for a few years, on the verge of winning a set again. It is 2 more balls for Ibra to put to take the match into a deciding set. White ball will be natural for black when he rolls red to the corner pocket bottom right. Just like that. It has been the quickest set in the match and has been the most convincing one by either of the players. Ibra wins the set by 5 frames to nil. And in terms of the set score, it is Simon 2 and Ibra 2. We have a decider. Now, all the frames, all the sets that these two have played in the match so far now count for nothing. It is outright race to 5 for the victory. Frame number 1 in set number 5 is a dry break by Ibra. Meanwhile, whether you're watching on Break and Finish Live Facebook or Peter Chobe Live YouTube, please don't forget to like the video. Simon going for clearance. They've been exchanging the victories equally between each other in terms of the sets, and each player that has been winning a set has been winning it quite convincingly against the opponent. Simon starting the stronger of the players. Ibra coming back now to the effect that we have a deciding set. The winner of this set will be winning the match and will be progressing to the semi-finals tomorrow, playing the first semi-final at just about the same time as today. The loser will be having a handshake from the chairman of the organizing committee. Till next time. Simon now onto the last red. He has full sight of it. Clearly, he will be potting it. He has learned his lesson that he cannot afford to give any more chances to Ibrahim Kayanja because he has shown a very good fighting spirit, as Simon is now going for winning frame number 1 in the last set of the match and winning it by reverse dish. Simon 1, Ibra 0. Okay, from wherever you're watching, please give me a prediction of who will be winning this match. Don't tell me who you're supporting, just tell me who you think will be winning the match. That is who will be winning the set. Because at the end of the day, it is a deciding set. Thank you for watching. Davis Ahumza on Facebook. As YouTube, Rofas Korea thinks it is computer to win. Tigume Good Luck thinks it is Ibra to win. Kisuku thinks computer. And yes, Lewis thinks that computer to win, and you say that you are sure. I don't know why you are very sure. Fenas Chakara thinks it is Ibra winning on Facebook. Manafa Hakim thinks it is Ibra winning. Tino Tenda thinks it is Ibra to kill. Vundula Silwamba thinks it is Simon to win. Roderick thinks it is Simon winning on Facebook. Julius Timera thinks it is computer to win. The winner, once again, it will be whoever will be winning this ongoing set. It will be the first player to 5 that will be winning the match. Here comes the computer on the verge of winning a second frame in the last set. If he wins this ongoing frame, he will be leading by 2 frames to nil, needing to win 3 more, while Ibra will be needing to win 5 for victory over the match. And what a long fight we have been subjected to. Ibra has conceded the frame, asking the umpire to re-rack the balls, and Simon leads by 2 frames to nil.
You don't punish a player.
Okay.
Sorry. Asokoleke mala azanye. Asoka azanye. Tanzania taifa Ojiro genda naye ekiriwo umpire alabyenga nga musiraamu amugamba nti nzikiriza kola ki teekamu, naye nga musiraamu si yakikoze. So umpire aweereddwa vidiyo azzeewo emipiira nga bwe gibadde, abadde azannya asigale nga kola ki.
Now, some kind of interpretation. The umpire, by mistake, saw as though Ibrahim was communicating to him that he was conceding the frame. Ibra said to him after the umpire was arranging the balls that, umpire, why are you doing this? There was a miscommunication between umpire and player. Umpire Joko Henry has decided that he is re-spotting the balls to the positions where they were to the best of his ability. Using the laptop, you can see, and looking at the positions of the balls where they were before the shot was taken. The players have no right to contest the umpire's re-spotting of the balls, and the player that was on table, who is Simon, will be taking the shot. Remember, the umpire did re-rack the balls before the black was spotted. He has decided that he will not be punishing any player. The frame will not be replayed, because one of the players was just about to play the black ball. I think you have understood the position.
we wayita ajjadde wala ayogera n'abazanyi bokka bokka abawagizi buli mu maaso okuba ne sayidi
White ebadde straight akisikemu katono nnyo yeyogereko mu maaso
yagirina kati n'omugambe ebadde straight yalaba alina empiira we gibadde
anti gyagitadde
yalaba ogamba straight yalaba oya mutawanya kamanyi kagenda
Once again, I want to believe that the situation has been resolved now. What happened was that Simon was about to play black. Then the umpire saw as if Ibra was telling him that put another game, I have conceded, which is okay by the rules. Then when the balls were being rocked by the umpire, Ibra asked, umpire, why are you rocking the balls? The umpire said, I saw you notifying to me to do so. Then Ibra said, I was meaning something else. And the umpire said, okay, let me respot the balls. And there he has respotted. Simon has spotted the black and he leads by 2 frames to nil. There we are. How are you, young woman?
I'm okay, how are you?
Your name and say hi to the viewers. They have been asking me, who is that lady who is always?
Effie.
Ask them to come here. Okay, she's shy. Remember, it is a maximum of 60 seconds granted per shot. Blackboard rules. The umpire will always warn the players when he thinks that they are using too much time. He normally wants them 30 seconds to go and 10 seconds to go, and does a time countdown. Simon is in a little bit of trouble here. Seemingly he wants to pot a ball, but potting will not come easy. And yes, he misses. And Ibra has a chance to play in the frame. For Ibra, The intention is to win the frame in his current visit of the table and come within 1 frame of Simon, who leads by 2 frames to nil, racing to 5 for the victory. In the meantime, I have to update you. The initial communication was that they are racing to 4 per set. Upon the player's request earlier today, they requested that they race to 5. The management has decided that yes, they are racing to 5 per set only for this match, because these guys have used more than 2 hours and they are still playing at this speed. They could even take us up to beyond 11 p.m. and yet the aim was to have today's action done by 9 p.m. East African time, for the reason for players and fans to go back to their homes when it is safe, as safe can be. So coming up next is going to be Kasozi versus Dog City. Race to 3 sets, but race to 4 per set. I'm not so certain that Ibra will be winning the frame with ease. I'm not so certain the red is looking at is passable between yellow and black to the center pocket on the right. It was passable. He needs another shot with the same precision is if he's to put black red either to the corner pocket actually top. Oops, he's using very little spaces to manipulate movement of his object balls. In the end of the day, he shoots black and sinks it in. Those were 3 very precisely taken shots. Under the weight of pressure, Ibra 1 and Simon 2. Thank you for watching. Frank Asonibe, you want the sponsor to gift you something as viewers? Let me tell you something. The sponsor does not know the viewers. He simply sponsored the compound. Himself and a few other friends are watching at the venue. It is myself who knows about you, the viewers, as a streamer. The sponsor knows about these players. I really applaud the gesture. And the sponsor is facilitating the players with free meals throughout the competition, and is having $800 to give only to number 1. It is that competition that has been winner takes all. I've never organized a competition like this. This one will be the first. It was the sponsor's decision. So all 7 players will be getting nothing. It's only number 1, whoever it will be, that will be smiling with $800 that the sponsor has parted with already. Of the 2 yellows left on the table, the one which is rightwards is not portable in a straight shot. Ibrahim may want to play a cue ball into it. It's what he's doing. It's what he has not done perfect, and has played both of his yellows probably dead. In terms of frames, Simon 3, Ibra 1. In terms of sets, Simon 2, Ibra 2. Computer needs to win 2 more frames for the victory. Ibra 4 frames out of the remaining 5. In the meantime, once again coming live next is going to be Joseph Kasozi and Rashid Wagama, Dog City. Playing in a slightly different format in terms of the length of the sets, simply to minimize time. They'll be racing to 4 per set, not racing to 5. And hopefully both Kasozi and Dog City will be playing faster than both Ibra and Computer. You must win this frame, Ibra. It could be void breaking. It is a dry break with a very good split of the balls, most especially the yellows. Computer will clearly be going for the yellows. I am not so certain, though, that he has a yellow that he can put with ease. All yellows are positioned well. He's closing one of his eyes to make sure there is passage of the white ball into one yellow to play into another. Yes, he has closed the table, playing yellows and going for the frame. Trying to win with red apple. His intention was cue ball to be played into the red at the center pocket, get it potted. There has been contact, but contact very slight, not enough to get it potted. And the intention is simply to finish the 4 reds now on the table, as well as the black, which I think is the problem ball of all 5 that Simon is supposed to be putting to win the frame. So close to the red. Cue ball moved distance a little shorter. He needed it to move maybe 1 or 2 more centimeters leftwards. A recovery is having cut on the yellow. Cut seems perfect. White, even better. I believe he'll be putting center ball first. Come on, Simon. The center pocket is there for the taking cue ball. Being played with top spin, bouncing the cue ball off the top cushion, moving it bottomwards the entire length of the table. Seems to be good. Yes, it is good. Whether or not he can finish the frame will depend on the distance between black and red. Simon seems to have gotten himself snookered, at least partially. He has sight of the black. I'm not so certain it is sight enough to get it sunk. Now this game can be a game of very thin margins. He was on the verge of winning the frame. I have to say that he's on the verge of losing the same frame simply because black moved 1 or 2 centimeters less than his intention. Critical frame this one, and yet Ibra's cue ball gives him some kind of difficulty. He has recovered relatively well. He may want to play the red near the black to occupy the pocket, not necessarily potting. He has played exactly so. Now, I don't know what is in Simon's mind because the black is absolutely dead. Maybe simply play it with power, pot the red and play the black ball away. Oops, that was so close to something special. Playing combination shot. He knows anyway that he has lost the frame, Simon. Ibrahim Kayanja smiles into winning a second frame out of 5 in set number 5. Simon 3 and Ibra 2. Now, if the word composure could ever be described using one frame, the frame that Simon has just finished does sum it all up. He now leads by 4 frames to 2, 3 frames to go towards the end of the match. Ibra must win them all or else succumb to first round exit from the competition. We are at Dice Lounge in Kampala. Probably have streamed here for about a dozen competitions or so for the space of the last 5 years. The venue where we normally have the Dice Lounge Creme de la Creme competition that happens once a year, January every year. Among Uganda's best players, normally 16 of them, sometimes with the 8 ladies participating in a comp of their own. That one has Rashida and Caesar as defending champions. It will be happening January next year. Again, comp that has seen some international matches happening at the tour of Eshka and Malova. So matches happening here. The two had 2 matches apiece at this venue. It had Aiden Joseph versus Hazard when Aiden toured Uganda right here. Aiden winning. Then Jerry versus Hazard when Jerry toured Uganda, also played here when Jerry visited Uganda on the day Hazard won. It is managed and directed by, we call him chairman of the Dice family. They call themselves, it's called Mark Muzungu. He just loves to watch the game. He communicated needing to have this competition when he was in the States last week. He only returned yesterday and now he's enjoying the game. He just likes to inject some money in the game as he enjoys with friends. He likes tipping players every time a shot is played so well. He's just a fun-loving man. with very deep pockets. He must make sure, Ibra, that he wins this frame, or else he goes home. Either way, Simon will as well be going home. But if Ibra loses the frame, Simon will be going home a happy person, knowing that he will be returning tomorrow to play the winner between Hazard and Mansour. That match is coming up at around 6 p.m. East African time today. The last match of the day shall be between Ibra and Caesar. But before, we are having next Joseph Kasozi versus Rashid Wagaba. Ibrahim Kanja playing one yellow into another, wanting to put to the corner pocket top left. Good queuing. And I think it's okay, even in terms of the position of play of the cue ball in relation to all balls on the table. A yellow is portable to the corner pocket top right. White ball having a little bounce off the cushion such that he can put the second yellow to the center pocket on the left. It is exactly how he's queuing. When he does a very little backspin, cue ball will be natural for black. But for black, all he needs is sight, play with precision, ensure that the yellow is in first. He has gone for power and arrogance, and it is paying off because he simply needs to roll black right against the rail to the corner pocket, bottom right, for him to win frame number 7. There he does win it and pulls one back. Simon 4 and Ibra 3. 2 frames to go. Ibra still needs to win them both. That's not exactly what Ibra wanted. He's trying to recover by potting the yellow off the cushion. It is not potted. It could have been the last shot that he will be playing in this competition. If and only if Simon can make a clearance of these reds. 7 of them, he simply has to calm himself down. Finishing frames like this, he does, and does always. 6 reds to go. Black in space has to be wary that his opponent also has the potential. That's why Simon is playing one more snooker. For him, Ibra to probably foul, maybe still find the yellow, but not pot it. That's such that Simon can have more comfortable key ball for him to make a clearance of the 6 reds to win the frame, which if he does, will be winning him the match. Ibra trying to find yellow off the cushion. He wants to pot it. He misses it. It is a foul. Should have been a little bit more patient. Simply play with the least chance of having an unforced error for him to win. For him to expect, for him to not to risk so much such that to stand a chance of being allowed back to play. And what a match that we have had. If I can play the video just a little bit backwards. These guys were expected to get done in 2 hours. So far we have used 2 hours and 47 minutes. They are still playing. Maybe what we are witnessing is the last clearance of the match. Most likely than not, Simon up on now 4 reds on the table. One of them is sunk. Cue ball is natural for him to pot to another. Maybe the diagonal one. He's going for the one which is bottomwards of all of them 3. He has made sure of even his t-shirt being tucked in. He does spot it. Not so certain of his cue ball. Okay, it is okay for him to put a red to the center pocket on the left. He also has the sight of the second red, which is in the middle of the table. As he puts, he's likely to be winning the match. As long as he puts red to the center pocket on the left, white ball bouncing off the top cushion, moving towards the direction where there is the black. Cue ball is okay. Simon is okay. Ibra has every reason to worry Simon, and his fans have every reason to anticipate, as the anticipation ends in victory. And he will be congratulated by Ibra. It has been a very long fight, but a very worthy fight. In terms of set score, Simon has won by 3 sets to 2. Thank you for watching. In 10 minutes, see you in the next one. Dog City versus Kasozi.